What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Tales of Arise. Last time, we finally made friends with Dohalim, and we are technically ready to head off to the next region, but there are a ton of side quests that had opened up, and so we completed one of those. Took us quite a while, and in this episode, well, we're going to be doing more of the same. So I just want to get that out of the way. This episode will basically be entirely, not basically, it just will be entirely side quests, and I swear this guy just walked by earlier. Didn't walk back. No, you guys definitely saw that, right? He like walks out there, disappears, and then comes back. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get started. Now, first things first, I remember there being, if I go in here to the system, to DLC items, you can see this here. There is... not that, but one of these, I thought, maybe I was wrong, had like something, like an item that we could use in order to upgrade our levels by 5. And we had like 8 of them or something, or like 8 level up bags, unless I've used them like way back and just have forgotten. I wanted to look through here with everyone to see if I could find it. It appears that that might be the case. Huh. Unless it's a consumable? No. We do have a bunch of these though. We should start probably using them. Because they're gonna, it's gonna raise max HP, things like that. I'm gonna wait just a hair longer, I think. Or actually, no, since we have our whole party here, I think it might be a good time to start using this, but let me sit here and think about what I want to actually use with these. And then I want to show you why I've made the decisions that I'm making. And more than likely, whatever decision I make here will be like the one decision I'll always kind of make for these characters. But let me, yeah, let's do that. All right, if you guys thought I was doing anything else, I was trying to throw you guys off. Basically, there's like no reason, like I'm maining Alphen, right, in this Let's Play. I mean, granted, I just think he's the easiest character to use. I enjoy using him. I see no reason not to just like boost this guy's attack stat out of the water. I could use some of these on Law, and possibly, like, he's got a pretty good AI. His attack stat could be higher, right? But Lavender most likely will go to Alphen. Maybe a little bit to Law, but mostly to Alphen. Elemental attack, of course, will go to Alphen because we want to raise his magical attack for the Blazing Sword. As soon as we, of course, use this, that boost gets used, and his Blazing Sword attack gets stronger. Penetration, again, I mean, yeah, you could like possibly use it for like Xion if you wanted to break more enemies or like break their attacks or whatever, endurance, all these things. But I just think it's better just to give a lot of this stuff to Alphen and just let him be a monster. So for now, that's what I'm gonna do. So let's see how high we can get. Make him an absolute monster. Elemental defense, might as well. Yeah, other members of my party are gonna suffer a little, I'm sure, but, you know, we're doing this for them, if you think about it. And then raise his max HP, why not? Go ahead and get him up there with Kisara. In fact, higher than Kisara. Yeah, so he's both a tank and a DPS machine, damage per second. So, yeah, why not? Especially with a lot of the enemies that we're about to be fighting. A lot of the enemies right now are kind of over-leveled and are very hard to take care of. So, all that out of the way in the first, like, 5 or 6 minutes or however long this has been going on for. I'm gonna go rest up, and I'm gonna meet you guys at the first side quest.
Speak to them.
All right, Dohalim, I agree, and in fact, it's our good friend Legil. This is bad. What am I gonna do about that Zoogle? Something bothering you, Legil? I heard you mention something about a Zoogle. Oh, Kisara, you see, actually, never mind. It's nothing. It sure doesn't sound like nothing to me. Did a dangerous Zoogle appear somewhere? If you need it gone, I'll handle it. I couldn't ask you to do that. You've got enough on your plate as it is, I'm sure. Leave Minensea's affairs to us. I have to learn how to get by without Magal to depend on these days anyway.
Right.
But I want to make sure this realm stays safe just as much as you do. So if you're having problems, say something.
Excuse me!
I just told you that we can handle it ourselves. Or do you doubt our ability to look after ourselves? That's not what I...
Well...
It's okay, Legil, really. We've fought our fair share of Zoogles, you know. Why don't you tell us what's going on at least? Okay, then. A giant Zoogle shown up by the Trisilla Highway and is making a big mess out on all the fields and buildings along there. It's like a wild hog, only it manages to break through any walls and fences that gets in its way. When you say hog, you mean one of those boar Zoogles. I figure a stone wall would be enough to keep it at bay. That won't work with this fellow. We're talking about something the size of a hut.
Really?
That big? Yes, that's why I've been struggling to come up with a way to stop it. Well, we'll see what we can do. If we're dealing with something that bad, you should let me go after it. I've got my shield here, after all.
What the?
What? I don't know that's such a...
Seriously?
I don't know if that's going to pose a threat to a Zoogle the size of a hut.
All right.
I'll make it work somehow. I'm determined to do what I can to protect my realm. You said I've been saying this wrong the whole time. Trislita Highway. I'm going to sit with Trislita or whatever I've been saying. I don't know. Whatever. But anyway, this is a boorish boar. Great naming there, guys. Anyway. Let's head out to the highway and see if we can't find this Zoogle. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, a lot of what we're going to be doing here is taking care of Gigant Zoogles. So,
Okay, off we go.
it's part of the reason why I like really leveled up Alphen, because like having him just be able to like kind of be a absolute monster when it comes to these guys allows us to possibly be maybe slightly under leveled, which I was hoping with my way that I was playing, which really the way that I feel like I have been playing. I feel like
That thing.
No way. Forget about it.
I feel like I have been playing as such that I could realistically, you know, take care of these guys no problem, or like be like roughly on the same level as, you know, all these enemies and whatnot. But this guy is even stronger than the last one, so let's head off. Relentless Charger.
Let's see what you've got.
Uh-oh. I didn't want to be on Dohalim. I showed him off last time. At least I think I remember showing him off last time. It's been like a week since I've been here. In fact, that's fine, actually. I don't mind that. Actually, you know what? No, I might need Law for this. And also, I'm still wrong, because I need to change the leader to Alphen. And here we go. Yeah, this works. Alright, now that's... Okay, what? Here we go. Does that work, please? Thank you.
You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Alright, we'll get everybody to target this.
Can you take it?
Weak point.
He's gonna charge.
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Alright, so we know who we need to use here. Yeah, with the way that Alphen can just Death Blossom. Ooh. The way that Alphen can use the Blazing Sword here and really go after these guys. Ouch.
Can you take it? Get out of this. This is looking good.
Law, I'd like for you to try dodging,
Can't move. I couldn't make it.
or I could just die. I'm gonna let Xion revive me here. I don't think we're doing too bad. Do that. There we go. Ooh. While Law is reeling over here, I've got to focus more on dodging attacks and get out of the way of this guy. We'll go ahead and use this. I'm just gonna get the boost break here.
So much for sitting this fight out.
All right, Dohalim. Oh, we got the core break. There we go. I think this fight should be all right. Just gotta focus on staying out of his way like that, because he is going to target me, probably doing the highest amount of damage. Should be using double Demon Fang from afar, probably. Yeah, block that. Go ahead and stop your raging. Whatever. Whoa! Did he just move sideways to hit me? That's. Uh-oh. Okay. Just gonna. Here we go. Use the Mystic Art. Scarlet Inferno. Whoa! A lot of damage. Oh, and we see a new one there. Ashes to Ashes there. That's pretty cool. I don't know that's what that's called. But that's Dohalim. The two Renans on our team, you should say. You could speak. And wow, we're kind of obliterating this guy. Oh, he's now enraged. Uh-oh. This could be not good. Everyone target the horn again. And we'll keep going. Luckily, these guys don't have, like, special arts. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Resuscitation. I like it. Okay. Oh, that worked! Somehow that was considered a charge. I thought I screwed that up. Thinking he was charging, and then he wasn't, and then, anyway. Luckily, we'll be getting a lot more CP from a lot of these fights. Hopefully, we get some level ups and things. That would be nice if you could do it now. Healing Circle. I'm going to sit here for a minute. There we go. All right, we're ready to go. Should be able to get a break here, a core break here in just a second. He's getting ready to charge. Not going to let that happen. Wow. I didn't knock him over. That didn't work. Oh, no. Oh, Dohalim used a life bottle. Okay. We're going to have to use a few of these. If I can draw the aggro here, let her revive. Oh, no, we're just going to use another one. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use a pineapple gel. Actually, no. We should be able to get by with an orange gel.
Is it now?
That was the reason why she didn't heal. Because she won't use the orange gel until we've used all of our healing stuff, I guess. Luckily, we've only got about 2,000 health left. He's gonna charge. Oh. Slowly but surely, we're getting this guy. Okay, come on. Wow, I just got comboed like nobody's business. Wow. This went from being okay to not great at all really quickly.
Annihilation! Mega Ray!
You're mine! This has a most peculiar taste.
Back into the fray!
Over.
Far enough!
Do that. And I'm using another life bottle, I guess.
That did it. Catapult.
We really just like using these, I guess. I don't think we'll get this off again before the fight is over. Did we use a Pete? What did we just use?
Can you take it? Is this it?
Wow, what is happening to me right now? Oh my goodness.
No. Done yet. Time.
Okay, Law, if you could get back up, that'd be great. I'm gonna use another orange gel.
This should do it. Tornado drive. Begin. Over.
Okay, time to just switch in the other members of the party here. Dohalim's not helping us out here much. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a life bottle on myself.
I'm gonna need more than that. Double demon fang. Okay, here I come.
It looks like we made him mad! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
He's gonna do it again. Don't worry. Oh, never mind.
On your toes, everyone! Far enough!
That didn't work.
I see you aiming!
Wow, Renwell just got like one shot there.
Where are you going?
Okay, this is getting me. I'm I'm very nervous.
Back from Death's Abyss!
Shion, please.
Resuscitation! Meteor!
I'll get Renwell first, I guess.
Searing technique! Enough my will!
You guys got this.
Their arcs were interrupted.
Or maybe you don't.
I owe you one.
Whoa, here we go.
You're mine. You're finished.
Sloppy!
Take it.
So close. This started going bad
Thank you, Endeavor.
really fast. Can I just try and survive? I thought this was going well, and now it's not.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down. I can't move.
All right, Renwell, Shion, it's all up to you at this point, because I think I'm out of life. No, I've got one life bottle left.
This should do it.
Come on. Here we go. Finally.
Consider yourself finished.
We were doing well at the first part, and then we just started not doing well. And I've lost all my items again. And I spent all that money, and you know how it is.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit too tough for us?
Yeah, I agree. Probably so. But we survived. And the first try, too. I mean, what more can I ask for? All right, well, with that out of the way, barely, let's meet Legil back inside of Ascent. So, I'll meet you guys over there. How'd it go with that Borzoogle?
Okay.
Don't worry, we managed to stop it. Yeah, barely, and you died in the process.
Seriously?
I still can't believe we pulled it off. Honestly, me neither, Renwell, me neither. I never should have doubted you, Kisara. I hate that I turned you in the first place. You still helped. You evacuating people and clearing out Rebel made it so that we could simply focus on fighting. So don't beat yourself up. You've always been a big help, even when we were younger. Thanks, Kisara.
Well,
Anyway, what part of the fence did that boar destroy? I want to fix it for you.
What the?
You don't have to do that for me. And I swear, you never know when to rest, do you? It's just my nature. It's just in my nature. Speaking of which, hey Renwell. Your coat's been dirty ever since the fight. Let me have it. I'll wash it here for you. Huh? Oh, sure. I gotta step up my game. Kisara is definitely like feels like the mother of the group, just really holding on to that, you know, that motherly. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that actually. But everyone got SP. I want to use negative gate, easier evading, sure. Last shot. We'll go with this next. Oh, Alphen is not ready. Excuse me. I thought Alphen was ready. Whirlwind Snap is fine. Increased battle gauge at the start of a battle, of course. Crescent Moon. Another increased battle gauge. And that's everyone. Okay, cool. Now on to our next quest, which I believe... Not you. Not yet. That's a bit too much, I would say. Well, actually... Yeah, we'll no, actually, I do think I want to take care of this quest next. I think this makes the most sense.
I think someone's calling out for us.
At least
They could have something they need from us.
finally taking care of this guy. He's been standing here for a long time, just waiting. Went through a whole insurrection. He still needs help. I gather you guys just came here from along the highway, yeah? You didn't happen to run into that thing along the way, did you? We ran into a few things, if you ask me, but alright. What thing? I'm talking about the huge Zoogle that flies around in the skies, occasionally dropping down to attack both people and Zoogles alike. It attacks even Zoogles? That's not something you meet every day. Yeah, this guy's really something. Even the uniforms here had a hard time dealing with it. I've even tried putting a bounty on it to sweeten the pot, you could say. But everyone's just about giving up on it. Well, we'll see what we can do, I guess. Doesn't hurt to try. You really think you can take it? You have what it takes? I mean, you all look capable, don't get me wrong, but... We've got this, don't worry. As a matter of fact, we've got someone here who practically shoot down flying Zoogles with her eyes closed.
Just great.
You mean Shion? I don't think she's going to appreciate you volunteering her for this. Well, if you think you can handle it, that'll be great. You'll find it flying around Trislida Highway. Normally, it'll leave you alone, but if it sees a fight break out, that's when it swoops in to cause trouble.
Well,
I mean, the only way to attract its attention is if we fight some other Zoogles first. You've got it. It's a pain in the ass, to be sure, but a clever pain in the ass at that. Well, we're off to go hunt it. You better have that bounty ready by the time we get back.
All right.
Of course, I'm a man of my word. Happy hunting. This is claiming a bounty. Now, this Gigant Zoogle that we're about to
what are
fight,
you
if
gonna
you...
use the prize money for?
What else? Eating until my stomach bursts.
That sounds right up Shion's alley.
And it asks us to defeat the giant, or the great dragon flying around. And it's going to be easier if I just warp out here. You can see the on our map where we need to go for claiming a bounty. And that's because you could have run across this monster just on your
Looks
own.
like we made it here in one piece.
Which I think is quite interesting. And also, oh, we need to rest up first.
I think
I
the
was
animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
I mean, I could possibly take care of that, but we'll save that for later, Law. I just need to rest up because we're going to struggle
Let's
if we
see.
don't.
I've cooked, cleaned, and sewn. I think that's everything for today.
All right, so let's see if we can cook something. Maybe not attack. Attack up, I don't know if it's going to help us all that much. Well, that's also tiny. I think we have a larger one now, too, don't we? Like small, maybe? Attack up small. Yeah. Defense up tiny is not all that great. Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
And ooh, we got some new folks to talk to. I think we spoken to Law already. So let's have a chat with Kisara.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
We sure do, Kisara. And so since I've got this attack boost here on the party, I also want to switch things up a little bit with everyone. No, not change party leader. We'll stick that with Dohalim. Not that either. Dohalim, I'm actually going to give you the back seat for a little bit. And then let's see. That might be good. We're going to need a lot of help with this fight. This guy's almost 3 levels higher than us. Except for Law. Law's level 24, so he's only 2 levels higher. In fact, let me look through my arts panel and see what I can come up with here. And I'll meet you guys back here in just a second. Alright, for Alphen, I actually didn't change much, but I've moved Devastation in here to the aerial attacks, hoping that maybe I could use that a little bit more. I want to say I want to swap out one of these, only because I'd like to be able to use something like Sonic Thrust over Mega Sonic Thrust, just so that I can use more of the Flaming Edge. I think that would be helpful for us in these battles. So, for now, while I do enjoy Mega Sonic Thrust, we're going to go back to Sonic Thrust and continue to use it. Other than that, though, I really haven't changed much. Our equipment's fine. I do think maybe I want to give... What is Warrior Emblem? Attack plus 15%, plus 20. I'd rather give Alphen the plus 20% increase to attack. And then give Law what I was just using, attack up plus 20. Yeah, because the percentage increase is always going to be better than whatever we've got going on here. So now they're both doing a lot more damage. I think that's just helpful. Give Alphen, who's at the moment slightly lower, and just being a percentage, it increases more gradually as we move along. So it's better overall. But all right, right up here. Yeah, by the way, you could have run into this guy
do is get rid of that thing, right?
in your in your very first visit to this area. In fact, in a recording that you guys never saw of these guys, any of this, mind you, I was out here when we were first traveling through and I was recording. Yeah. Got ran into these guys trying to fight, grab some XP. Dragon showed up, and I had to run. Of course, you guys never saw that because... Oh, no. I've screwed this up. Change leader. It's not all that bad. Let's use Sonic Thrust. Oh, here he is.
Come and face me. Pull it together, Law.
Sorry, Reich. I'm calm.
Spearing Gale. Whoa.
Charging us.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Doesn't have a lot of health.
Leave the torch to me.
Uh-oh. How did we not, what is she using? Probably on herself.
You're finished.
Did all the other Zoogles run? Or did we kill them already?
This one's mine.
Shion?
Ready to go. You don't want playing nice.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
You may be strong.
Leave my healer alone! Right. Okay, hold on. Here, can I? Uh-oh. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Here we go. Rising Phoenix. That'll get some damage in. There we go. Okay, Sonic Thrust is not working. I forget I can edit arts mid-battle. Swallow Blade, I think I can use the Blazing Sword more. Here we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. No pun intended. He's trying to use an art. There we go. Knock him down. Infernal Torrent. There we go. You know, it also could be that I haven't learned some of the other ones yet, and that's why I can't use them. Like, hold on. Incineration Wave. Maybe I just haven't learned that yet, and that's why? I wonder if that's why it's blue. You know, honestly, I wouldn't be shocked. Maybe that's something about this game that I never noticed, and that's why I've been unable to use the Blazing Sword, because I didn't have an art that could use it. Law would be great.
Can't get out of
It's not charging necessarily enough that I would say that it's like... Here we go. Pretty easy to dodge. Already halfway. Somehow I think this might have been the easiest of the fights. And I saved it for last. I thought it would be the hardest. And also maybe because I've outfit Alphen a little bit better. Uh-oh. Alright, well, not using the Blazing Sword at the moment, because anything that I use here will pretty much instantly get me in trouble. Oh, we're using... Healing Rinwell would be great right about now, Shion. Oh, and he's done this now. Okay, so when they're enraged, I'm learning. Don't worry, yeah, I can learn too. Don't, you know, it's fine. Burning Strike. Shion. It's not gonna work because he's enraged. Yeah, so when they're enraged like this, outside of a core break, you're not knocking him over. Okay, please. Got the dodge. We're all right. Hey, Law, you want to get out of the fire? Oh, didn't take any damage from that. I think it's because Alphen is doing a lot more damage. Grab that. There we go. we're doing a lot better, I think. Having Alphen actually able to use the blazing sword is kind of immensely helpful. I think I did that, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Xion? There we go! And a core break! Oh, another one! Let's do this. Oh, got the out of the way. I think we casted that, right? Wasn't the dragon? Here we go! That actually wasn't too bad. And we got another Astral Flower.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
You know, it might just have to be the case that we're like kind of under-leveled for a lot of these fights coming up, and that's just going to have to be how it is. But with all of that done, I can now head back into town with the Frontier Man and claim our bounty. So I'll meet you guys inside. Are you guys seeing that too? Look at that rock. The way that the pattern isn't quite right there. What is... Why is it... Surely this is not... No, it can't just be my screen, is it? This rock looks really weird. It's so trippy. Anyway, that hurts my eyes. I can't look at that. I'll meet you guys inside of Viscint.
How's this?
Welcome back. You take care of that pesky Zoogle flying around for me?
Yeah.
You bet. It won't be giving you any more problems. You did? Damn, that's seriously impressive. In that case, this bounty here is all yours. Go on, take it. Now, I wish there was more Zoogles with big bounties attached for us to get rich off of. I'm sure if you ever did something bad, you'd get a huge bounty on your head real quick, kid.
All right.
If that ever happens, I'll take responsibility and bring him down myself. You can send the money to whomever ends up causing trouble.
Hey.
Stop acting like I'm going to turn into a criminal. Well, anyway, because of you folks, the highway's that much safer to traverse now. So, thanks. Alright, that was claiming a bounty. Nice. And for Law, we get Bounty Hunter. I guess we could unlock some things, but I'm still saving... Oh, no, we're actually okay to do this. Leave that for now. Dohalim, get his plus 10 defense. And then we need to do Eternal Protector. Regenerate could be okay. He's not a better healer than Xion and kind of never will be. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, Elemental Defense plus 30. Whoa. We are moving along. Flaming Edge. Faster Flaming Edge charge. I like all of this. Let's do that. I want to focus on that. We get plus 20 penetration. Good for Xion. Very good for Xion. Faster AG recovery would be nice. We'll stick with that. Not enough SP, not yet. And I think we're back around at where we started. Yep. Sweet. All right, well, that's 2 side quests down, and unfortunately, we still have more to go. But I actually think we're going to end things off here, and we'll be taking care of the rest of the side quest here next time. But that's going to do it all for this episode here. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's up to the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.